As we hear news about things that are going on in the world, or maybe just with things that are going on in our own lives, it can trigger all kinds of uncomfortable emotions. And one that someone recently mentioned is despair. Now, language is important because when I say despair, that might not be the word for you, and you might think of something else. It may be agony, it may be frustration. So allow yourself to think about what word it is for you, what you're feeling. And so you can go through this video and change the word. But if despair is one of those things that you're feeling, then we're going to use that word to start with. And let's see if we can mitigate that with some tapping. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Just tap where I tap and repeat back what I say. Even though I feel this despair, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel this despair, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel this despair, because there are so many bad things happening, and sometimes it looks like it's just getting worse. And part of me doesn't feel any hope. I just feel a lot of despair. And even though I feel this despair, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else who taught me to feel this. All this despair. All this despair. All this lack of hope. All this fear that things are too bad. And there's no hope. There's no coming back from this crap. I'm despairing. Maybe I haven't even thought of that word. It's just a feeling that's been stuck inside. And when I don't address those, they often grow. And then I hear more bad news. And that validates the feeling. And because we'd often rather be right than happy, we'll often look for news that despairs us even more, instead of looking for those things that might give us hope, which might be out there. But I need to address what's here. And I'm feeling some despair. And some other things that are uncomfortable too. It's not wrong to feel uncomfortable feelings. But those are signals, letting me know that there's something that needs to be addressed. And I'm giving myself permission to pay attention. Why do I feel despair? Why am I afraid of feeling hope? Maybe it's a fear of being disappointed. Maybe it feels more comfortable to feel despair. Because it's easy to expect things will just get worse. And if I'm feeling despair, then I'm prepared. But it doesn't feel very good. And I choose to be open to the possibility that with some of the things going wrong in the world, I might be the solution. It's going to be hard to do that if I'm stuck in despair. I love and appreciate those parts of me that are feeling despair, believing that that's necessary, believing that that's the appropriate response. Because I was probably taught to feel that. I've been taught to feel despair. But maybe instead of despairing, I just need to get busy. So when I look at things that are going wrong, instead of giving up hope, I choose to see what difference I can make. I don't have to worry about how big a difference I can make. Any difference I make is valuable. And that might inspire others to stop despairing and see what difference they can make. And together we make a bigger difference. I'm honoring my feelings. I'm acknowledging the despair that I feel, or what other uncomfortable emotions I'm feeling. And I'm allowing myself to process them. Looking at the fear that's underneath them. What am I afraid of? Is it based on misunderstandings? And can I find the courage to make a positive change? Part of me knows the answer is yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here tapping right now. I'm allowing myself to uncover even more of that hope in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Let it go. And hopefully that's eased any sense of despair, at least somewhat. And keep at it, lather, rinse, repeat as necessary. And when I can help you feel even better, I'm here for you. And the more you feel good, the more resources you have to make the positive difference that you can make. Thanks for doing that.